They told him he had 5 good years left. That was 15 years ago. He's still standing, still speaking, still living. This is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. A podcast about what happens when life throws you something incurable, and you fight back anyway. Hosted by Bryce. Diagnosed at 40, 15 years into the battle. This is the truth behind the tremor. Let's begin.
You know what they don't tell you when you have Parkinson's? That it's going to unlock some really weird superpowers. Superpowers? Yeah. Like, how about like one-handed ninja level laundry folding? Or how about the ability to slide into a chair so smoothly that you think I trained in the Matrix? Well, you know what? This is part 1 of my new mini-series, Parkinson's Superpowers, the weird things that I have gotten good at. And we're going to kick it off today with the physical stuff. Hey, welcome back to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. So if you're new here, I'm Bryce, and this channel is all about real talk, encouragement, and a little laughter along the way. You know that Parkinson's is a thief, and it takes things, but it also teaches us to adapt and to get creative, and in some weird ways, it gives us skills that we've never planned for. So today, I'm going to celebrate the weird, the useful, and the kind of impressive physical superpowers that I picked up since my diagnosis. And at the end, I'm going to tell you about the one move I pull when I don't feel like doing something. It might technically be called manipulative, whatever, but it depends who you talk to, I guess. But guess what? I've got a neurological brain disorder. Anyway, let's get into this right now. So here is my first superpower, right? And again, play along with me. As you start hearing this stuff and maybe some resonates, I want to hear what your superpower is. Put it in the chat. Let me know. And we'll see if we have any. But mine is the one-handed mastery, right? Mastery. I can fold a t-shirt. I can zip up a jacket, and I can prep a sandwich with one hand, like I'm training for a cooking show, speed round. Like, I can do it one hand. Why? Because sometimes my other hand's on strike, so I just had to adapt. And now my one-handed game is strong. I mean, I would never ambidextrous. I was always just right-handed. It's crazy. I'm right-handed. I write with my right hand. I can throw baseball with the right hand, but I bat left. I shoot left. Batting for baseball. Hockey is shooting, and if you're outside of Canada, then maybe you don't know what hockey is. But anyway, I shoot with my left hand, I bat with my left, I bat left, I shoot left, and I write with my right hand. But anyway, I've never been ambidextrous, but you know what? Parkinson's tried to steal like one of my, especially my right arm. So I've had to learn how to do things with my other arm. The one that I always thought wasn't as strong, and the one that I, couldn't really do much with. And that's, like I said, it's become a one-handed ninja. So anyway, that's my superpower number 1. How about this one? Superpower number 2. This is my ninja level chair control. I don't sit. I descend slowly, smoothly, and strategically. Too fast and I'm jolted, and too slow and I look like I'm glitching. But just right, it's like chair poetry. Here's the thing. Have you ever had one of those days, like those Parkinson days? I just call them like Parky days, like Parkinson days, where, you just kind of like, get pissed off. You get pissed off at Parkinson's. Well, if you've been around here for a little bit, you know that when I get pissed off, I kind of try to make fun of it. I try to make fun of my Parkinson's. I try to just and get at it. So I'm in one of those days, and hopefully, if you're going to enjoy this, which I hope you will, and I hope you do, and you're going to be the benefactor of my bad Parkinson's day, because I want to blast the hell out of my Parkinson's. I want to make fun of it. I want to take back that power, and I'm going to do a 3-part miniseries, because I was just kind of like sitting here, and I was just really thinking about all the things that I can do that are really cool. Anyway, that I think they're cool, and I'm going to share them with you. And again, I want to hear yours, so put them in the comments. This is all about engaging this community, so let me know. Don't leave me hanging here, okay? All right, so here's my 3rd superpower I was thinking about. How about this? Like, I shuffle like a pro. Shuffle? Yeah, shuffling. I may not walk fast, but let me tell you, there's this tight space, like a hallway or a crowd. I can shuffle through there just like a ghost. I mean, it's like, woohoo. I mean, I have the moves. I have actual moves. It's like, again, stealth mode activated. It's so incredible. I can just slide through and no one ever sees me. How about this? one I never even thought about. Superpower number 4, my medication timing precision. You know what? I may not remember what day it is, but I can tell you exactly when I took my last levodopa and how long I've got before I turn into a mannequin. And absolutely, that is a ha 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 moment. I'm saying that to get power over it because I have no idea when I take my medication. I really don't. I actually could take a pill and I could forget 5 minutes later. I'll tell my wife, I'll be like, she'll be like, hey, it's time for your meds. And I guess I take them and 2 minutes go by and I'm kind of, did I take my pills? Do you remember if I took my pills? It's quite crazy. So a lot of times I'm on a 3-hour cycle with my levodopa. And a lot of times I think I end up taking it about an hour and a half in because I'd rather take it. And I'd rather err on the side that I missed it and I'll take a little bit more than run out. I'd rather have a little bit more levodopa in me than run out. But anyway, I don't want to turn into a mannequin, believe me. Which leads me into superpower number 5. How about this? Coffee tables, doors, frames, kitchen counters. They're not just furniture. They're part of the team. They're part of my team. I move through my house like I'm playing real life poker, using everything to balance. Like, I mean, literally, I've become like this master furniture. Like my furniture is like my support system. It's like they're like a friend of mine. I mean, especially if I wake up in the middle of the night and it's like a pinball time for me. I'm like, I got the dresser on the way by. I got the door on the way through the door. I throw frames on the way. I hit the wall by the toilet or whatever, and I grab the side things. It's like become like this. You think about, they think people like get accessory, the hand for handicap or handicap. My goodness, people need like railings. I guess what I'm trying to say is they need railings and ways to get through things. I mean, who needs railings when you've got dressers and you've got tables and coffee tables? I mean, who needs that? Anyway, but here is my bonus superpower. This is my bonus one. This is like what I call my built-in excuse. And I don't know about you. And you, in the comments, do you ever play the Parkinson card? I went for so many years of pretending I didn't have it or not knowing I didn't have it or not wanting anybody to know I had it that it really was hard for me at the beginning to even mention that I had Parkinson's and was diagnosed. But do you ever play the card? Like, do you ever like those days you just want to cash it in and you're kind of like, no, I'm going to have a Parkinson day. I'm going to call into work. I'm going to do whatever because I'm having a Parkinson day. Okay, well, this one for me isn't physical, right? That makes me giggle. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But anyway, it makes me giggle. And here it is. It's not physical, but it feels like a superpower. Sometimes I just look at my wife and I give her these eyes. Like she calls them like my little puppy dog eyes. And I'll just look at her and I'm like, and I'll forget. Let's say I forgot the garbage. Say, could you take the garbage out? I don't need to do anything today. But when I come home, by the time I come home, can you just make sure the garbage is out? Because it's garbage day. And of course I forget. And, she'll just look at me and I know she's got that look and I just kind of look at her and I just go like, I'm really, really sorry, but I don't know if you know this or not, or if you maybe forgot, but I have a neurological brain disorder. And it makes like this particular task really difficult. And I'm really sorry. It wasn't something I asked for, and it's not something I want. But it is a progressive brain disorder. Anyway, and I'll pull that out when I need it. Trust me, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work, but it just makes me feel better. And I don't know why that is, but it just makes me feel better. Anyway, this is part 1. I'm going to do a 3-part miniseries. You're in part 1 right now. Part 2, part 3. I'm dropping them all at the same time so we can just kind of watch them in order. And I broke them into different parts. And this was like the physical things, my physical superpowers. But I want to know what your superpowers are. What can you do now with Parkinson's that you couldn't do before? I want to know, because it's incredible the things that we can, if you really sit down, you can actually think of like these crazy, wild, weird things that you can do that you couldn't do before. So you know what? Parkinson's messes up a lot of things, but it's also made me very weirdly good. And it's stuff that I never expected. All right. Again, what's your Parkinson's superpower? And you're going to join me for part 2. So thanks for watching, because I'm going to see you there right now. And let's get stealthy. And we're going to get into part 2. Part 2 is going to be the mental and the emotional side. What are our superpowers, mental and emotional? And if you're watching right now, let's go there right now.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.